The expression to put in one's 2 cents is thought to date back to the scripture, when the widow gave just 2 coins, her whole net worth, as an offering to God. Others believe that the idiom has a secular origin, as a gambling game. Whatever its source, inflation has meant that 2 cents doesn't buy what it used to. In 1893, 2 cents would buy you a lemon for your tea. By the early 1930s, it bought a bar of soap, 2 pounds of black beans, or 2 eggs. In the 1930s, inflation became so severe in Weimar Germany that the German mark collapsed. By World War II, cigarettes were traded as currency. 2 German marks wouldn't buy you a cigarette, but 300 cigarettes could buy a bicycle. In this case, an economic crisis played its hand in the greatest human tragedy of our time. Suffice it to say that history teaches us the gravity of the choices that we make. Out of the Depression, we got a secure banking system, backed by the U.S. Treasury, and the Federal Reserve keeps inflation in check. But also this century, we've seen economic growth unparalleled by anything in prior history. In the United States, we are incredibly wealthy. Even those of us who pay our own way through college are wealthier than we know. Think of it the next time you flip on a light switch. Or think of it when you open the refrigerator to pour yourself a glass of milk. Think of not just the fridge in your own kitchen, but the one in the truck that brought the milk to you. Its diesel engine, and its rubber tires over a vast network of highways. Think of the pasteurization process that made it safe for you to drink. This is just one product out of scores of thousands that we take for granted every day. The hot water plumbing in every 20-something's modest walk-up would have been the envy of kings in bygone eras. Because of inflation, we don't often stop to think about the value of just 2 cents. But that 2 cents in 1900 would be worth $2 today, and the resources that each of us possess get us much, much more than any could have dreamed of just a century ago. Life, for most of human history, was aptly described as nasty, brutish, and short. Today, throughout much of the world, life is fascinating, long, and by any historical standard, extravagant. If anyone calls you a materialist, tell them that materialism is human welfare distilled. And all of the wealth that we enjoy was brought to us not just through the hard work of our forebears, but through the ingenuity of men and women who knew the value of learning and pursued it relentlessly. In the 18th century, textile mills brought a public health benefit that you never stopped to think about with the advent of cotton underwear and fueled an industrial revolution. Tomorrow's public health improvements will be more sophisticated, perhaps a cure for cancer. Will you find it? Go to college and major in economics, or in history, or major in physics, sociology, biology, English, or one of 100 other fields. I'm an economic history major, and this is my 2 cents. What will yours be worth?